good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I have been excited. I have never been this excited about 2.9 pounds. For real, 2.9 pounds. I've never been this excited. But what excites me the most about it is Saturday. I weighed myself Saturday when I first got my scale because I had needed to replace my scale. And to lose 2.9 pounds, and it's just Tuesday, I am excited. And I want to share what it is that I'm doing. And a reason I'm sharing is not to sell you anything, but it's to share with you what I'm doing to get healthy. Most of you don't know that I've been studying natural healing. So been searching for products that's natural. And one day I just happened to be, strolling up Facebook, and I seen this post of this lady, and she was talking, but I just kept going, and I said, wait a minute, I know that voice. So I went back and I seen a young lady, her name is Nicole, and I was like, wow, I didn't even recognize her. She had lost so much weight. Her face was glowing, and she was just, oh my gosh. And I know her, I'm affiliated with her through paparazzi. Is how I know her, and I used to listen to her Mindset Mondays. And when I say amazing woman of God, when I tell you she'll encourage you, she keep you focused, she don't beat around the bush. I mean, she likes to have a good time, but I'm just saying she's very knowledgeable, and I just love to hear her Mindset Mondays. But back to what I was saying. So I went back and I started listening. So, and she was actually talking about how she lost the weight and how she was dealing with diabetes, and she had been on to like two different type of medications and things didn't work out for her. So I listened, and then I went back and I watched and waited for a moment. And then I'm like, you know what, Shayla, you got to try this because metformin is not for you. When I tell you, my doctor put me on metformin and it was a catastrophe. You hear me? It was like, oh man, it was horrible. I've lost weight, I've gained it back. I lose weight, I gain it back. I never had a problem with losing the weight. The problem was always keeping it off. So as I was listening to her, and the way that she was explaining the products and how long she had been on it, then I went and I asked her about it, and she sent me some information, and I went into their testimonial. The testimonials alone will have you in tears. So I started researching blood pressure, diabetes, and things like that, and see what the testimonies were about that. Needless to say, I was sold. I tried it. Right now, her husband is currently taking the one product for the blood pressure, and just to say, he had just went to the doctor, got his blood tested, blood pressure done, getting his physical, and it was high. Okay, he they 3 days, 2 days, 4 days later, or something like that. It was within the same week, and he probably taken that product here. We'll get into that about one time, twice, just to say. I would say 2 or 3 times, and already it had dropped. So he was in the high 50s when he went back, and I'm gonna give it 2 days just to be honest. It was probably about 2 days, to 1 or 2 days, and he was in the was it high 30s, the high 30s, but his doctor wanted to be lower. So he has another appointment coming up, and I can't wait to see the results because he's been taking this over about a week, maybe a few weeks now. So I finally had got that for him. But let's see what's in the box. Okay, guys. This company is called Tranont, and they have award-winning products. Everything is plant-based, and I researched a lot of the product, the ingredients in it, and a lot of it, but pretty much all of it, a lot of it, it's on my dresser. We have it because my husband likes to work out. He's a health freak, and but the combination of taking these things, I'm no scientist. So at first I said I was set. I would try it. So let's go within the box. Their main award-winning system is their daily health system. Let's see here. It comes with motivation, instructions, products with purpose, eating intent, giving you a daily schedule. Let's see. It explains the products. It gives you a lot of information, and it helps you to get going. So and how to mind over matter, not to overeat, and things you could do to, keep you focused on snacking and overeating. Okay, so we're going to start here. And the main product here is Activate. Now, I love this. Activate. And this is what activates your GLP-1 in your gut. It helps you to feel fuller faster. Has hormonal balance. This is basically a metabolic reset. Okay, it resets your metabolism. Gives you good quality of sleep. It curbs definitely. I love cook. I love cake. I can eat cake. I like cake and sweet things. It curbs your sugar cravings. It gives away to the food noise. It lowers your cortisol levels, and it activates your AMPK. What this does is it tells your brain to start burning the stored fat. And here around your organs and your stomach area, that's the bad fats that your doctor wants you to get rid of because they could be dangerous to your health. I think they call it the visual fat or something of that nature. Don't make me lie to you. I can't pronounce the word, even though it's simple, but right now it's not before me. But if you want to snatch the waist, this here helps you get rid of the belly fat. Simple as that. And you already know the GLP-1 is what they give you synthetically. People are out here chasing the Ozempic and the semaglutide, which is a synthetic medication to help activate your GLP-1 to lower those, help you with those blood sugar spikes. This pretty much it's in a cup, but it's natural. Okay, so this is going to help with the your GLP-1 with the blood sugar spikes. I'm not claiming that this cures diabetes, but with the testimonies that I've heard personally, the testimonies that I've read, a lot of people have come off of their diabetic medication because of this product right here. So this is called Activate, and this is a citrus hibiscus flavor. Just 1 scoop of this a day, preferably first thing in the morning, and I think it's 8 to 12 ounces of water. 8 to 12 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Curbs your appetite, energy, focus. Okay. The next thing that I take, this is the Transform. So this is the system. And this is Transform. And what Transform does is it turns the carbs. Excuse me. Now my dogs and my animals want to cut up. It transfers your carbs and sugars into fiber. And now, what does the Ozempic do? What does the semaglutide do? It makes you feel fuller, slow down your digestive system to make you feel full, right? Well, a Transform kind of operates just like that. But what this does, it turns the carbs and sugars into fiber, and fiber makes you feel fuller. But it's not constipating you like the Ozempic and the semaglutide. And all of this was without the catastrophes, because there were some real bad side effects to taking those. Okay, so that's what comes in this box. Okay, and this is their daily health system. Now, with that daily health system, you can is the Enrich. Now, the Transform. You take one of these. Put it like this. I get up in the morning, and me personally, I prefer my Mojo first thing in the morning. I'm a coffee drinker, but then I come in around 11 o'clock. When I'm coming in on break or whatever, I come in 11 o'clock, and that's when I take my Activate around 11. I'm planning on eating around 12, 1 o'clock, 12 preferably. So I'll take my Activate at 11. And then later, no, I know once I decide about what time I'm going to eat, pretty much I know that you want to take the transform a good 30 minutes to an hour before you actually eat. And again, this turns the carbs and the sugars into fiber. Okay, now this is the Enrich. Okay, and what Enrich does, Enrich is a pre and probiotic. And I don't know about you if you have, and this is for your gut health, any type of digestive issues. I know I did at one point, and I was having to go get colonoscopies. I told you I'm not good with my words. Around every 2 years. Normally, colonoscopy scheduled every 5 to 10 years. I was every 2 years. I was taking, I believe it's called Trulicity or whatever. I had to get a prior authorization for it, and it was like $160 a bottle. So it's like, what do? So you look at the price you're paying for Ozempic and semaglutide, and then if you're having something else that your doctor is prescribing, was considered to be a tier 2 or tier 3 medication, and you're paying out of it's crazy amounts for it. This right here, I wish I've had the pudding to show you. All natural plant-based products, all of it. This is a probiotic and a prebiotic all in one. And what this does is kind of starts breaking the things that you eat. It starts breaking it down, and so your digestive go through your digestive system easier. I've seen the demonstration of this, and they use one of those, them Jello pudding cups we get the kids, not the one you put in the refrigerator, but yeah. And they just open up one of these capsules, put it in, and stirred it, and when I say it just liquefied. Now, that's not what it does to your stomach. It just does that to the food because of the enzymes that's in it. It goes, the natural enzymes. Okay. This here you'll take, again, twice a day, along with the Transformers twice a day as well. Twice a day, 10 to 15 minutes before a meal. So it can start breaking down the food to go through your digestive system. Now, which you guys have been seeing me do when I go live, and I didn't go live this morning. I was running behind. But when I start my day with Mojo. It could come in a canister with a 30-day supply, or come in a packet, and I think it's like a 15-day supply. But this here, it's a lifesaver. Natural energy, I tell you. Natural energy. Natural energy. It doesn't drop me. It tastes like real coffee. Now, normally when I've been doing walk along with me on my morning journey, you see me mix it with my regular coffee. But this morning I decided to do it without it. And oh my gosh, I'm like, it's worth. I didn't need 2 packs. I'm thinking I'm going to need 2 packs to fill up my 20-ounce tumbler. But I did a little less than the 20 ounces, but 1 pack does it. And I'm a creamer person, so you get you some sugar-free creamer, or I like to use my Premier protein drinks as my creamer. It's not really I get the flavor from my protein drinks, but if you need a little sweetness, get you some stevia. Stevia is really good. But this is the Mojo. Now, if you're not a coffee drinker, it is called Zest. It's the same thing as the Mojo, but it's Zest. And once again, it boosts your energy. They both boost your energy. They both have like a fat burner in it. They both release clean energy. Like I said, the Zest is like a lemonade flavor. Let's see here. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, I'm just restocking, getting on the rest of my supplies. Now, I've never been the one to wear makeup, but if you'd have seen me, I would even say beginning of the year, a couple of months ago. However, I might have pore issues, but my skin was like, you could start seeing my pores. It was dry. It was just, okay, put it like this. Let me explain how much this has worked for me. So Sunday night, Saturday night, I know both of the night I went out to help my husband in his business, and I believe it was Sunday night, and I was walking down the hall, and he said, "Look at me," and I said, "What?" He said, "What's on your face?" So I'm thinking like, no, what? And I like, did I get it? Right? Did I get it? And he was like, "No. What's on your face?" I said, it's nothing on my face. Now, mind you, he did ask me one time before in the car, but I just brushed it off. He said, what you put on your face? I said, nothing. I said, just washed it. And I said, a moisturizer. And this time he's like, no. But this time he was like, well, what's on your face? I said, no, no. He said, yes, it is. I said, babe, there's nothing on my face. He said, you look lighter. You look different. Right? I said, well, I washed it. I said, that's it. Soap and water. And then he looked. I said, baby, that's just Jesus. He said, that ain't no Jesus. I said, yes, it is. I said, it's Jesus. I said, that's me loving on me, a little self-care, and no stress, honey. And then it hit me as I went down the hallway. It was like, you know what? You've been taking the collagen. Now, this is the Glow M. This here helps your skin. This is for the inside. This here helps your skin, nails, hair, all of that. And as you can see, if I move in closer, you see it is smooth. I'm glowing. Soap and water. I do use moisturizer. Well, I have started back using moisturizer, but just soap and water. This right here, guys, is the bomb. I take this. I'm usually mix it in. If I don't mix it in my Mojo when I first wake up in the mornings, I'm getting going. I mix it into the Activate. I mix it in this, and this is a citrus flavor. So you really can't taste it if you mix it in the Mojo, but I mix it. Started using it in the Activate, and I'm loving it. Okay. Now this here is the other Glow, and this is for more internal. So this is for internal use. This is the internal collagen. Okay, so this is what, you know, bones, tissue, you know, different nature. We all know what collagen does, but this here is amazing. It is amazing, and I love it. I absolutely love it. You know what I'm saying? I have spent a lot of, I'm a shoe person. I have spent a lot of money on shoes. I'm a purse person. I spend a lot of money on purses, and I like to decorate my house, buy different curtains, or sometimes I change out the curtains. I like to change out different stuff. But for the most part, I don't spend a lot of money. But I don't mind dropping a yard on some shoes, a couple of yards on some purses. You know what I'm saying? But I spent more money on things less beneficial, is what I'm saying. So I love me. You know, after COVID took a lot of us out, you know, and I spent almost a week in the hospital with coming out with COPD and everything else, all kind of lung issues, sleeping on a sleep apnea machine, all different type of things. Look, we don't know what's around the bend. I'm prepared for whatever they drop out the sky. I am getting healthy, and that's one of the reasons I am encouraging everyone to get healthy. So I started encouraging the healthiness, you know, even with my little jokes that I put up on Facebook. But I'm absolutely serious about it, you know. But the thing about me, when I'm not a spotlight person, you know what I'm saying, but God is once again been moving me out of my comfort zone, and that's what I'm told to do, so I'm doing it. You know, and when I get nervous or of anything, I either stutter or I make jokes. So that's just who I am. Okay, but listen guys, if I didn't absolutely believe in these products, I would not be sharing it with you. But when I tell you, Saturday, 2.9 pounds. And the reason I'm stressing that is because, okay, Saturday, or was it Sunday? Saturday, I know me and my husband, I had Burger King. We had Burger King. We had KFC. Just yesterday, I had Pizza Hut. But what I'm noticing since I've been on this program, that I'm not eating a lot. With the pizza, I ate a piece. You know how sometimes they don't cut it even. So the larger size pizza, and then you might have a smaller one. So I took 2 of the smaller ones, right? Thinking, and I could eat 4. Used to be able to eat 4 of the big ones and probably scoff down 5. I love pizza. I can eat pizza every day. Okay? I can eat pizza every day. So I ate the one. On the second one, I knew I was full, but that's why they tell you do not eat and watch TV. Don't eat and be distracted. No, sit, eat, chew your food, and pay attention to how you feel. So they tell you not to watch TV. So I'm watching TV, and I'm on the second piece of pizza, and I'm scuffing it down, and I'm like, stop, you're full. I was like full. I was like, oh my gosh, I was full. I'm not eating a lot. And lately, and he's even, my husband even noticed it. He was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. He's like, because you keep giving me all your food, because I'll start eating, and then I get full, and I just pass him my plate. You know, he's a big man, muscle. These, yes. You know, so we gotta feed them muscles, you know. So I make sure he eat, but my food. But the only complaint, I wouldn't even say it was a complaint. The only problem that I have is sometimes I forget to feed him because I'm not hungry. So if that's a problem that you want or don't want, let me know. You know, if you don't want that problem, it's time to walk out. You know, but I forget to feed him sometimes because I'm not hungry. And just like tonight, I came in from work and I was like, I hadn't been even thinking about food, but I'm like, okay, what was the last thing you ate today, Shayla? And I'm the type of person, I can live off of cheese, crackers, and pepperoni slices, you know. And so after that was my little snack for the day before I jotted back out to go back out and work and do what I do. And I hadn't really eaten anything, you know. And so I forced myself, and like my sister has me hooked on some the wings I get from Walmart. Oh my gosh. So I like those. You know, I ate 4 of them full, you know. And the thing is, you just have to drink your water. But, and then this is what I have my husband taking. This is Boost. And what this done is like a nitric oxide formula. It just opens up your blood vessel, especially if you're going to work out and things of that nature. It opens up your veins and your blood flow, helps that flow oxygen. So these are the products, right? But I don't know about you. I was drinking. I would get, okay, put it like this. I would go to work. Before I get to work, I would get, I know if y'all been to Dunkin' Donuts, you know the size of those. I like the frozen coffees. I love McDonald's frozen coffee and Starbucks. They were getting all of my money. I get a large frozen coffee, half French vanilla, half caramel, whipped cream, drizzle, okay? And I would drink all of that. By the afternoon, I'm drinking a Monster, right? Don't let me pass by another Starbucks or Dunkin' Donut on my anywhere in the area after all of that, because I'm gonna get another one, you know. And that's how I gained my weight back. This is the weight that you see right now is from McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. And my husband, he tried to warn me. He was like, better slow down now. But when you talk to me. What you mean slow down? So I didn't, you know me. I'll look at him, you know, what they be talking. You know, they don't be knowing what they're talking about anyway. You know, so sometimes we just don't pay attention. But anyway, I'm like, okay. What he was saying was, you picking their weight back up, slow down. So actually, I didn't eat these pounds. I drunk them. You know what I'm saying? And that was another thing that when I was listening at the testimonials, I'm not the only one. So I'm not out here in this world alone. Okay, so that made me feel better. Okay, somebody else knows the Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts struggle. But that's it, guys. I just really wanted to come in and share that with what I was doing, and the reason why I'd say if you're interested, you know what I'm saying, message me. I didn't do this to make thousands of dollars, make money, or as a business or whatever. I seen the benefit of doing this. So was spending $5 to $10 a day on Dunkin' Donuts, right? These 2 systems alone. This is the trifecta. This is these 3 right here. These 3. If you can get the 3, you're there. You know what I'm saying? But these 2 alone, by themselves, are awesome. They are amazing. Less than $5 a day. If you count it up, $5 a day for a 30-day supply is what you'll pay for this. And it is absolutely worth it. But to get back to what I was saying, I'm not showing you this because I'm trying to sell you. Once again, I don't know what it is, but for its health, young people, young ladies acting like young ladies on young and just carrying themselves, and young men the way that they need to, and then not only seeing a real authentic race of people, no matter what your color is. If you say you love God, if you say you are a child of the King, if you say you love and accept Jesus, there should be some type of change in your life. No one. I mean, and we all don't get there at the same time. Look, this is a no judgment zone. You know what I'm saying? But to see a true and authentic love for Christ just does something to me. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I'm learning to be disobedient because I'm tired of getting whooped. you know, hey, I'm a little, look, I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray for my husband. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and so God has been teaching me obedience, submission. That word right there alone. And so I'm tired of going in circles. So I'm learning to be obedient, and listen to the word of God. I'm not always there. I'm not always right. I'm not perfect. I'm not holier than thou. I'm not better than you. I am just little old me. What you see is what you get. I'm just who I am. I'm just a girl, old country girl who loves God, and I love people, even though I like to stay to myself. I am the most social introvert. If I'm comfortable with you, we can have a conversation. And I don't like meaningless conversation. You know what I'm saying? It has to be some substance behind it. Other than that, I'm in the corner, just like this right here, just chilling. I don't have much to say. I'm not a very talkative person. I'm very how would you say? I'm very laid back. I'm a very laid back person. I'm not very talkative unless I'm just out having a good time and I'm comfortable with who I'm with. But and then at that time I'm mostly cutting jokes or something of that nature. But I'm not that loud person. Now I'm not until I am. That depends on which knobs you turn. Which screw you knock loose. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you rub me. What you get is like a popping a genie out of the bottle. You might get Shayla, you might get Charlotte, you might get Shay, you might get Precious, you might get Red. You ain't no telling who's gonna come out. But thank God for change. Thank God for change. All right, you guys. I am not gonna hold you. Listen, the reason I'm sharing this because I want to share what I'm doing on my health journey, and if it can help somebody else, that is the whole purpose of me sharing this. Now, the benefit I seen in doing that. Now, think about this. I am buying these products right now with the opportunity to share them to someone else. If you purchase these products, do or you don't, I get a little bit of my money back. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole purpose of doing it. I'm like, okay, I can purchase them. Okay, look, and then I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. This is what I did. I signed up to sell the product, right? Created an account for my husband, and that's how I purchased the product. And then I get commission off my money. Tell me I'm not smart. So that's what I did. Okay, but that was it. The whole reason I just want to listen. COVID did something to me. Listen, COVID did something to me. COVID did something to a lot of people. And then not only that, within my family, cancer runs really deep. Those that know me know I just lost my sister. On my mom's side, it is like it's hitting. It might not touch this generation, and it'll go to the next. I have an aunt, like almost all of her children, her children. I believe I might be one or maybe two that it didn't affect. All of them either dealing with cancer, passed away of cancer. My uncle passed away. Everybody. I mean, like, so it's like pretty much on, and then diabetes. It's pretty much like I'm like on both sides. And look, these are generational curses. Somebody have to break them. You know what I'm saying? We are to present our bodies a living sacrifice unto the Father. You know what I'm saying? And in order for us to be used, we have to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? He can't send you out. You know what I'm saying, to the nations, and you can't even walk. You can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So that's where all of this is coming from. Listen, I don't care what it is that you do. if you're cooking, um, like a few people across my Facebook page, a few Facebook friends or whatever, they sell dinners. You know what I'm saying? That's a ministry. That's a ministry. You're feeding people. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, y'all probably giving away a lot of plates. You know what I'm saying? And especially the ones, you know, you're talking and you're encouraging your customers. You're praying for your customer. It is a ministry. I do not care what it is that you do. If you're sharing something that can benefit someone, regardless of what it is a ministry. It's a ministry. And we are here to give, not get, but you know, we get blessed. God blesses us. You know what I'm saying? But we're here to give and do and take care of each other, and uplift and encourage and point everyone back to the Father. That is our purpose for being here. Everything that we're going through, it is, I mean, yes, it's a lesson for you, to strengthen you, to grow you, to mature you. You know what I'm saying? But your testimony is just not for you. Your testimony is not for you. And that's what tripped me out when people always go to church and the first thing they do is run to the microphone and want to testify. Why is you up here telling these people all your business? Telling these people all your business. I'll call it that. Okay? Because it's not their business. Your testimony, you're going through what you're going through to grow you, to strengthen you, because one day you're going to come across somebody who's going through what you're going through, and you're going to be able to help them out. You're going to be able to walk them through it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of that walk, guess who's standing there? Christ Jesus. Okay? The things that you're going through, they're not for you. It's not for you. Now seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. Yes, God blesses us, and I live. My daddy loved me. You know what I'm saying? But what you're going through is not for you. Okay? What you're doing, what you're good at, what you're great at, is not for you. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm good at. Right now I look like talking. Which is something I never done. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't comfortable doing. And that's one of the reasons this is pre-recorded, because I'd probably be sweating to death. But it's not for you. Your testimony is not for you. It's for somebody else. All right. I just want to encourage you and share what I was doing. Okay. This is my ministry. I'm going to help you get healthy. Okay. I'm going to keep you fit, whether it be in your mind, your body, or your spirit. Okay. I'm going to continue to remind you that I love you and Jesus loves you more. Okay. I am going to continue to tell you to take care of you. Okay. And keep heaven in view. I am the annoying voice calling out of the wilderness. Alright, guys. I just wanted to share that. Now, there's 2 ways you can get this product if you're interested. Believe me, I am not a liar. I don't over-exaggerate. I stay to myself. I mind my business. And right now, y'all got me out my comfort zone. Listen. 30 days. I'm trying to tell you, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops, you're going to start seeing a difference. But if you commit to 30 days, I guarantee you. I like flowers, so if y'all want to thank me, you can thank me in flowers. I don't like a lot of attention, okay? I like flowers. Try this. It's 2 ways you can get this. You can get this by clicking the link that I'm going to put in the comments, or you can join me in offering these products to your friends and family that I cannot reach. Okay? Listen, my grandson, my fudgy say, sharing is caring. And I am sharing because I care. Because I could just be taking these folk, you know what I'm saying, and getting fine on y'all and posting pictures and not saying nothing, you know what I'm saying, and posting my pictures of me walking and in the gym, and y'all think I'm just working out and blah, 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 blah. No, I want to see everybody healthy. I do not want to see the amount of people that lost their family members during COVID. I don't want to see that no more. And the beginning of turning that around is getting healthy. You notice the younger generation, the ones that were primarily healthy, they, felt bad for a couple of days. It was over. It took a lot of us out. It was a lot of young people that was not healthy in comas. You know what I'm saying? walking miracles, walking testimonies. Get your life together, people. Get it together. I don't like. I listen. I'm the type of person. I used to be the type of person. Death do something to me. And when I went into home care, it was a process that I had to take, and and my sugar foot died right there in my arms, and I took care of her to her last breath. I was right there. Death did something. I normally, felt like you about down back and away. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to feel that hurt. I feel everything. I feel so much that I don't know how to handle it to the point of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from certain situations because I'm kind of high strung. So, but yeah, I am sharing this because I care. My fudgy voice. Sharing is caring, Grandma. Okay? You can get these two ways. Click the link, DM me, and become what? Another sharer. Okay? I don't look at this as trying to sell you to make $1. Okay? That's not what I'm doing. Honestly, that is not what I'm doing. If you don't buy anything, go walking for 15 minutes. Go to the mailbox down the street every day, every week. Add on 10 more minutes to your walk. Just get up and get moving. That's what care. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. Get up in the morning and give God the first of your day, the best of you. You're not stressed. Your mind isn't everywhere. You're fresh. You're clear, and you can actually hear. Okay, you hear me? You can hear. He speaks. That's all I'm doing. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you go.